a lot that Mrs. Larson means to all of us. So I decided to pick the one thing that I think she was to everyone at Maine. To me, Mrs. Larson never stopped being a mother. Whether it was her own kids, which was a hard enough job, or any other student at the school. She cared for them and she watched out for them. I don't know of any student at our school that she didn't care for in some way. She was always wondering how we were doing in our own spiritual lives, physically and emotionally. No matter what she was doing, she always had time for kids. Even new kids that were their first year, she would find a way to get to know them, and she would make a positive influence on their life. As far as me personally, I counted Mrs. Larson as a second mother. As I knew many, many other students do, she always opened her home, and I was always welcome at their house. If I ever needed a ride to any sports game, or the Berlin Fair, or any other event, she was more than willing to do that for me. And more than anything, she encouraged me to love God and to be who God wants me to be. That is her most important quality. Her impact on kids to love God, and through God's grace, that will happen through her memory. In Proverbs 31:30, favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. And that is who Mrs. Larson was. When I was in the 6th grade, she made us write poems for the library, and the only thing I could ever do was limericks. She liked them, or at least she made me feel like she liked them. So I'll end with this. I knew a godly wife, mother, and friend who loved God until the end. As rare as a 4-leaf clover, but now her time is over, and now she is something